Good morning, Sign World. We are Dave and Ann Gupta from James River Signs in Newport News, Virginia.
And we hope that you and your families are all staying safe and well. So we're here today to accept the Rookie of the Year award.
Jack asked if we'd share a little about what we accomplished and how we got there. Since we have the benefit of video, we figured the best way to do that would be to share some of our projects while we talk. As we start, there are a number of people we'd like to thank for enabling us to make it this far and have some success along the way.
First, we'd like to thank Jack, Dan, Ken, Terry, and Sheree for sharing their wisdom and experience. As neither Ann or I had any experience with the sign industry when we began this adventure, their counsel has been invaluable. I'd also like to recognize our mastermind group. Jim, David, Joe, Annie, Christian, Joel, Mark, Perrin, Tom have been awesome for sharing lessons learned and ideas to improve the business. Finally, and most important, we want to thank our employees. Linda is our graphic designer and has grown with us from day one until now. Joe is our installer and fabricator. Even though he started with us only a few months ago, already we can see how he will help us get to the next level in the projects we can take on.
We are honored to receive the Rookie of the Year award and see it as evidence that despite the daily struggles, we must have done some things well in our first 12 months. At the same time, we are extremely impressed by some of the projects and capabilities that we've seen with other new Signworld owners.
So first, the numbers. We opened our doors May 1st, 2018, and in our first 12 months, we had $260,000 of completed orders, plus another $43,000 of orders on the books, putting us at just over $300K for orders received our first year. It was an extremely slow start as we only did $20K total in our first 4 months, so I guess ours is really a story of persistence.
Regarding staffing, we started with a graphic designer who also runs all of our vinyl equipment. For the first year, Dave managed the daily operations, handled sales and quoting, and did a lot of the installations. I run our web marketing, take care of accounting and payroll, and also help with quotes. We brought on an installer around month 11, but unfortunately had to let him go 5 months later.
During our short time in business, there are some things that we learned that have helped us along the way. First, you should understand your numbers, but you really don't want to let them consume you. For example, to meet our current sales goal, we know that we need at least 4 new inquiries per day. We know that typically we're going to decline 1 of those and win 2 of the remaining 3. Our target is to average at least $1,000 per order. However, while sales are a good thing to track, margin is even more important. We know we'd go out of business with $50,000 of channel letter signs each month, but could do pretty well with $30,000 of vinyl work because of the higher margin. Understanding this has helped us focus a bit. Finally, we do try to keep an eye on cash flow so that we know when to invest in additional employees or equipment. We'll typically check our bank balance about once per week and run our profit loss statement a couple times a month to see where we're at.
In the area of marketing, we've learned that the best tactic is to respond to people promptly and to be easy to work with. We strive to make sure our customers are happy because earning repeat business is much less work than finding new customers. For year 2, half of our orders have been from repeat customers. We've also invested heavily in our web marketing, which accounts for 90% of our new clients.
Finally, be willing to take some risks. Our biggest project came 2 months into our existence. We bid and won a $61,000 order to demolish and rebuild a 30-foot by 10-foot stone monument sign at a shopping center. At the time, we really were not certain how to accomplish the task, but did our diligence on the research and took a risk submitting the bid. Winning the order and successfully completing the project earned us credibility in the area, publicity in the local news, new partners to work with, and follow-on business. Many times we'll take on orders just so that we learn for the future. There are many other lessons learned from the successes and mistakes over our first year, but these are some of the more significant things we'd like to share. Again, we would like to thank Signworld for this award. If you would like to discuss in further detail anything that you've seen or heard in this video, please don't hesitate to call or email.
Stay safe, stay healthy, and we would like to wish the best of luck to everyone with their business.